Hey guys, and welcome to another SCP Lockdown Showcase. My name's Dan, or CavemanFilms, and today we're going to go over some SCPs. They've given me some SCPs right here. Oh boy, red ice, that sounds dangerous. Shy guy, fertile soil, Woodgrove, most of an Allosaurus, the coffee machine, contagious crystal. I thought I couldn't do Keter stuff. Bloodstone, and shadow spiders. So, as you can tell, things are a little bit more dangerous today. Luckily, you know me, I just bounce right back. So let's go on to the next SCP. Alright, so this is SCP-009. It's otherwise known as red ice, and it's very dangerous. So you have to wear these hazard suits. And once you do, we can kind of go in there now. But we gotta be really, really careful because it's very, very dangerous. Red ice is basically like, well, it's just ice, but it's red. This is the machine they have to actually have it all set up. I think we just, yeah, open it up like that. And you can see the red ice here. Now, the way red ice works is it's like the inverse of regular ice. And what that means is that it freezes at above freezing and it melts at below freezing. And so it also infects anything that has water on it. So if I take off my hazard suit and I touch the red ice, I'm going to be hurt by it first off. But second off, it's going to like start messing with my blood and stuff. So we have it set up in this containment facility where it really makes sure that the red ice can't get out of here. Because it spreads really, really quickly. I'm gonna put on my hazmat suit. I don't think I'm actually infected, but over time, it'll change my body into being frozen with red ice, and I'll basically just freeze in place. And it's not very good. I don't like it. I really don't. Of course, you know, I don't really die, so it just hurts really badly until I wake up in my bed again, and I just don't want to do it, okay? I'm sick and tired of these tests. I'm gonna put my hazard suit back and I'm gonna go. Okay, in front of me is SCP-096's chamber. It's otherwise known as the Shy Guy, and so the way this SCP works is that it's actually really easy to contain as long as you don't look at its face. That includes through cameras, through photographs, or anything, and it just kind of stays inside this block. As long as you don't have eye contact with its face, it completely stays docile and non-aggressive. However, I'm going to assume that you're wanting me to go in there and demonstrate what happens when you do see it, and I'm not really looking forward to that. I know I'm gonna wake up in my bed, but it still hurts to die. Okay, so we've got him inside this reinforced iron container, right? But if we look on this side, we've got a glass window, and it looks like it's perfectly fine for seeing me, but because we have this as a polarized glass, like a polarized mirror, it's a one-way mirror, it can't see me, but I can see it. But I'm also not looking at its face, I'm looking at its back, and it's doing that on purpose because you can look at any other part of it, it's just its face that it doesn't like people seeing. I don't know how I'm going to get it to coax it around to look at its face. I don't want to break the glass, but it looks like I might have to. Oh my. Hey there. You've got a lovely face. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. No. Okay, I'm going in here. So yeah, it broke the glass, and it's, oh no. It's getting very loud. It's covering up its eyes so I don't see its face, but if it's going to come after me. After a while, after you see its face, oh no! Okay, so after dealing with the Shy Guy, he was very kind enough to let me do a kind of safer SCP. This is SCP-143, otherwise known as the Woodgrove. It's just a bunch of trees that They have really, really sharp leaves, so they're actually extremely dangerous if the wind picks up. We have lost people to their leaves, and if we go in here, we can actually see some of the materials we gathered. So we have some sturdy material, we've got processed logs of the bladewood trees, and we've got some leaves. Now, together we can make really, really strong weapons. Like Japanese samurais, they all actually used bladewood katana, and they're very, very sharp. And honestly, me going out here without protective gear is very dangerous because even if a leaf falls off the tree, it could easily cut me, sever an artery, and I could die. Luckily, we've got them enclosed, so that's probably not going to be a thing, but yeah, like, I don't know. We got lots of dangerous SCPs, I just realized. It's very, very not fun. Anyway, I guess we're going to go to the next SCP now. All right, in front of me is SCP-124, otherwise known as Fertile Soil. And as you can see, we've got some plants growing in here. What's really cool is if you plant any seeds, they'll immediately go to their final mature state. Also, the food will be a lot better than you'd expect. Like, this is a really good melon. It'll taste very sweet, very succulent. Now, the reason why this is a Euclid class SCP is because you can also put, like, animals in it, and then they kind of grow to be more than they should be. Like, you can make a superhuman if you planted a human person in there, and, you know, it's just kind of weird. Are you okay? Please don't hurt me. I said, please don't hurt me. Okay, we're going on to the next SCP now. All right, this one's SCP-250, otherwise known as most of an Allosaurus, and you'll see that it's legitimately most of an Allosaurus. It's a dinosaur, but it's really only the skeleton, but it still acts like the regular dinosaur. So it goes to sleep, it eats, it's, you know, drinks water, it does everything you'd think a dinosaur would do. We can dispense food for it, so that's what we're going to do. It's a very dangerous individual though, so all right, let's dispense some food for it. Got ourselves a little pig here, and that pig is dead. Wait, the dinosaur was there the entire time? Let's give us some more pigs. Hey, I just kills them and eats them up. Just a little dinosaur. It's a very aggressive little guy. And now he's a helicopter. Are you going after me? It's not going after the pig at all. Oh, okay. I guess we gotta go down here. Oh, it's sleeping! Oh, it tired itself out. Hey there, cutie. See, as you can see, it goes to sleep, it eats pigs, and it's just a cute little guy. Now, we're gonna get out of here real quick because if it wakes up, it will try to kill me. And I'd rather not have to wake up in bed again. So, we're just gonna keep going through here. We got some armor we can wear. And this is sturdy armor, which is actually what you can make from that sturdy material that we got from the Woodgrove tree. So you see we actually have a reason for the tree. That's really cool. I don't really need it though. Alright, next SCP. Alright, so I was told it's time for my scheduled coffee break, so we're going to go in here and check out SCP-294. It's just called the coffee machine. Now, the cool thing about the coffee machine is that if you give it the currency it wants, it'll give you any liquid you can think of. So we've got Fountain of Youth liquid, we've got water, lava. We can pour ourselves a cup of lava. Look at that. We can also give ourselves like potions, so like invisibility potions. You're holding a valid item for selected object. Oh, I need to use this, I think. Let's see. Let's give ourselves the invisibility potion. There we go. So you see, now we got a potion of invisibility. We got the bucket that we can fill with whatever we want. Spider fluid, sure, why not? Now we got a bucket of spider fluid. I don't really know what that does, but yeah, look at that. So we've got literally any drink we want. We can get it from the coffee machine, except that for some reason, it's not giving me any coffee. So I don't really understand that. Can I get some regular coffee, please? I'm very tired. All right, so they handed me a level 5 card because I have to deal with this SCP, which is SCP-409, otherwise known as the Contagious Crystal. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's really kind of boring, but it's also extremely dangerous. So you can see the crystal over here, right? It spreads. It's a very spreading crystal, and the thing about it is, if you touch it, you turn into crystal. So if we go over here and I place this cow on it, you'll see the cow is taking damage, but eventually it'll turn to crystal. Give it just a second, it's going to do it. Cow? Well, it's frozen, but it hasn't crystallized itself, which is weird. If I put this pig here, it should also freeze and then crystallize. Well, they're frozen. Normally, there's supposed to be like a texture showcasing that the pig or cow is frozen solid. If you're a human and you touch this, you'll just take damage, so it's not as dangerous as you would think. However, this is a very fast-spreading crystal, and it really does like just hurt everybody. I'm very confused that the animals are just frozen instead of actually being turned to crystal, because that's what the crystal's supposed to do. I'm gonna guess it's some sort of mess up with the actual mod itself. And if that's the case, well, you know, at least I didn't die, so that's a good thing for me. All right, we'll go on to the next two final SCPs. Let's go. Oh boy, I really don't like this one. This is SCP-472, otherwise known as Bloodstone. As soon as you get close to it, within a certain area of effect, you feel really, really anxious, and you don't really know why. If you stay here for too long, you start being unable to leave, and you feel really paranoid, and then you go into a coma, and if you stay here for longer than that, you die. You just die. And, go! I'm gonna knock this guy down. Now you're gone! I'm out of here! I'm out of here! This is SCP-538, otherwise known as Shadow Spiders. Shadow Spiders are extremely dangerous SCPs. They don't look like it, they seem harmless, but these aren't actually spiders, they're shadows of spiders, and what they do is that they will infect your shadow, and over a period of time you'll be bitten on your shadow, and your body will suddenly start hurting. You'll experience side effects that include irritability until you get really pale, and then your body dissolves into a liquid, and then your shadow that you have breaks into more of these spiders, and they're very, very dangerous. Luckily, there's this very nice table here that that is protecting me from these spiders. If it gets too dark, they will attack. They're very aggressive in the darkness. Oh, great. Well, the lights are off now. That's fantastic. It seems like, though, they're not as aggressive as I thought they were, so that's a really good thing. But, I think that's going to be it for today's SCP Lockdown Showcase, guys. Make sure you leave a like, show your support, leave a comment. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.